Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Here's a few clips of what's happening this week. Put this floor down upstairs, only did the first few and then Steve finished them off. We're going to make a frame. It's just a facade frame for this window, yeah? It's a massive window with great views, as you can see.
Finishing off the roof on the Pighouse, so we'll have a look at that, and hopefully he's not looking too tired. He was looking a bit ragged last week apparently, so here we go. Hello darling.
Oh yeah, don't you just love YouTube comments?
Oh bless, I'm working you too hard, am I?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So there we go, roof on, timbers on obviously to hold the roof. So as you just saw, that's all the posts in for this fence in between the two paddocks. I'm going to make a gate for here. So in the meantime, it's a little job I've been wanting to do for a long time. So there is the end of the pipe now, all of it a lot deeper. Best look sharp, the inspector's arrived. I'll get in before they hear us. Quick, quick, quick. So we've set out a line. Let's just see a mark there. Andrew will point it out to us. Mark here and a mark there. And we put a mark on the granite all the way down there. And here's the frame, all cut to size. So there we go, roof done on the porch. So here we are back at Richard and Galina's house. She's doing crazy stuff on a step ladder for some reason. So this is the finished floor, all grouted and done with these rustic looking tiles, really like them. Yeah, so that's all done. And we've also been doing, so we also put this floor down upstairs, only did the first few and then Steve finished them off. This is looking good now, and there's a walkway down here, but all covered in obviously. I'm measuring up for a handrail to go here, maybe welding that up, and we're just doing some simple repairs on this window. So there's a window will sit on this edge, and you can see here there's no edge, but the window will sit flat against that. I've got to build it out to here somewhere, and the same as the sill, and because you'll never see it, the sill being mortar, it's not going to hurt. And this I may dress with granite or just brush it off as after the window's fitted. We'll see what it looks like, and then maybe cut a piece of granite to sit across the top and try and fill in this crack, this damage here. We'll see. But for the minute I'm just going to fill this in, level it off, job done. Okay, so next up we're going to make a frame. It's just a facade frame for this window, yeah? It's a massive window with great views, as you can see. But Richard's idea of putting some nice thick eucalyptus, which is the original beams in the house, down here. Sorry about the noise in the background. And that's these old things here, which look great. You're going to see this. So two either side the window, and the big long one across the top. So we're going to offer it up, and then go and ask the boss and see what she thinks. I'll cut these to size first. So we have the two side beams roughly fixed into place. They're just leaning up against the wall really, but they're screwed into the top. So we're going to attempt to put the cross beam across the top, and then we'll have a look at it. But I'm going to film that because it may be entertaining. So here goes.
And sometimes forwards.
You tell me when I'm going to hit something. We're just going to the tripod.
Careful.
First. Bit more this way, I think.
Right.
So if Richard lifts his end, you want to put this up Take them out and lift it up one, yeah?
How do I do that?
I think it needs to go a little
You
bit this
haven't
way.
teach me how to do that. What
Pull the pin out,
Uh-huh.
both ends,
Put it towards you. Yeah.
lift it up. Yeah.
Lift that once,
Yeah.
once,
Or a couple.
couple.
Well, couples where we can. So we get to the next hole.
So I don't know how this works, so it's a little bit slow.
In fact, it could go a bit higher. Go on, go on, go on. Go up as high as
One
you
more?
can.
Three?
Keep going till you touch.
Never mind.
Okay.
As high as it will go.
You should decide from the beginning. Where am I? Somewhere here.
Go higher if you can.
Good. Higher.
Right to the top.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's as high as it'll go. And this one.
It's not. Yeah, it's okay. No, it's not on its
Oh, I see. Yeah.
side. It's clipped off a bit there.
You say it's going to
I've got
be exactly.
50.
You
100
say
mil-ish.
100, 120.
Yeah. Like that.
It's about there.
it must be like this. You say it's going to be.
Oh, right. We'll get a ladder, yeah.
Yeah, well, don't go any higher. But what we can do is come further up, lift it a little bit, Galina, because these ends are square.
Yeah.
Come closer, and it will sit.
Do you want to see from far away how it looks like that side where it's needed?
No, that's square. Come down there.
I can pull down on here a bit. Right, so
Right,
you
right,
rest
right.
it on your end and then we'll have to just keep it
Push it on the wall. Yeah. But I am going to be too far out. Is the
Okay.
problem, because we're actually going to need to lift across this way about another 200. Because when we pivot up there,
Yeah.
so come a bit this way. Lovely.
Right.
Just,
The hole should be equal.
well, it will be when it gets up there.
Okay.
That's there. That's
So hold it
solid.
there against the wall.
I'm hard on the wall.
I'll lift this end up.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
There.
Stay.
She's there.
Actually, it's pretty. So what's that look like?
Got a bit of glue.
But they're not ready yet. They're not perfect. It's
Okay.
nice.
I like that actually.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's a window frame.
Straight.
And it's level. What are the chances of that?
I don't know. What do you think? Imagine when we have a.
Sometimes they get told off. You've been sick an awful long time after supper. Oh, well, I haven't finished next menu yet.
So what we have here is a epoxy polymer resin, which we've put an extra tube on it because we're a long way in there. I'm going to squirt this all the way in to the bottom of the hole, and as we squeeze, as it goes in, as you can see it mixing, we're going to just pull out so it fills the whole 100 ml hole like so. And we'll move on to this one. If we can find the hole. And we're going to push these threaded bars in to the resin. Yeah.
That's all.
Oh, thank you. Like so. So there we go, all fitted, bolted, as you can see, through the hole, maybe, I don't know. Bolted to the wall, nice and secure. Just like a facade, it's not actually doing anything, but it will look like it's doing something. What Richard intends to do is put nearly 100 mil insulation on there.
Yeah.
100 mil insulation on here, which will make the wall sit out here somewhere, and 50 mil, or 40, yeah, 50 mil in here, 40 mil, and the plasterboard, so it'll come out flush here, and on here as well, insulation up here. So this will, with all intents and purposes, look like it's holding the whole place up. It's actually not at all, but Yeah, loving it. And this insect-eating eucalyptus here, perfectly strong. They vacated the premises a long time ago, but it just gives such a nice effect. I really like it. So there we go. One rustic picture window. This is going to be a whole big window, so Richard tells me. Double glazed, big window with no opening. So just a big picture there with seating in the bottom. Really nice idea.
Well, so I can look across your house, Nick.
Yeah, because we're just over that way a little bit. So this timber here has been cut up from probably, you say the original, yeah, the original ridge beam that went right through. Yeah. What a lovely space.
Super.
So with the holes now, what we're going to do is get some olive wood, similar to this, not this actual piece. Clean it all off, cut it off there, so you've got a little knob of olive, just like a thumb, blocking up the holes, yeah? But I thought this would be quite nice, but it looks a bit ungainly.
But you can hang a banjo on that.
There you go, see?
Hello, darling.
Hi, don't you just love YouTube comments?
Oh, bless. I'm working you too hard, am I?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So there we go, roof on, timbers on obviously to hold the roof. Nice little space inside. I need to put the slats on the outside to stop the breeze coming through. Pigs don't like it windy. And there we go. As you can see, one of the comments we've had, it's not sat on arable land. There's a massive rock here which extends underneath to about halfway across. And plus, this is in a fruit tree orchard, so hardly ruining for the future arable land. But there we go. So I've been building the wall in front of the new pig house, ready for the move. I wonder what Angie's been doing all day. She's been, not all day, she's been in here. What are you doing?
I'm just sorting out some seeds. I want to get stuff sorted out. Utilise that old freezer as a seed storage, so just going to go through all that lot. Yeah. And we desperately need some river stones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get all this lot planted in.
Yeah. So they're doing very well.
Yes, I see that. So as you just saw, that's all the posts in for this fence in between the two paddocks. I'm going to make a gate for here. But yeah, I've done that while I was taking the machine out. Now I don't have to get the machine back in there. And now I can go and finish the wall in front of the new pig house. So as you can see, I've started here, put a couple of big ones there, which leaves quite a nice little walkway through there now. I'm going to build this up a bit to try and discourage, well, I don't want pigs going up on this bank because they dug out underneath this little fig tree. Yeah, so I've backfilled in behind that now, so I'll put some more stones on here so the pigs won't literally go up the bank there. So I've dug out here as well. So I'll put some more bigger stones which are over there, so I'll get the machine over and plonk a few more stones along here. As you can see, I've dropped a few bigger rocks over to try and sort of make a wall here. It's better looking over here. I'll just make it a bit higher by filling in these joints a minute. I must say, these do look a lot lighter when you pick them up with the machine. That's all wrong. So I did start building, redoing this wall here, but I had to give up because I was getting flooded out. So hopefully the water will stop. It's slowing down, so yeah, I'll have to leave that until the water stops, obviously. So in the meantime, it's a little job I've been wanting to do for a long time. This pipe, as you can see here, when the field was flooded, obviously the pipe's mostly empty. I know it's got water running through it, but it's not deep enough and the pipe started floating. Yeah. So I'm going to pull it out, dig it deeper, and put it all back in. So it shouldn't be too hard. So it's a beautiful sunny day, and every now and again we have special treats for Max. Got one today. What's this? Max. Hi Max. Come here. Here, sit. Good boy, look what we've got. Oh, look what we've got. Special treat for you. Nice little bone from the butcher's. I'll keep him happy for a while. Max. Good boy. Just noticed a strange phenomenon. Something's been walking all the way along in this grass here, which obviously needs cutting. Yeah, and I'm like all the way along the fence line. I think this escapee can't fly back in for some reason. So I'm probably going to have to catch her and throw her, or shoo her down to the gate. You want to go down to the gate? Come on. Come on. Have you forgotten how you got out? Hey? And I'll go and open the gate. There she goes. I don't know what she's been playing at. I had to be greeted by one of the males. Not very happy with her. So there is the end of the pipe now. All of it a lot deeper as I wanted, so it's all underground. Couldn't go too deep, the reasons being this, as you see here, the bottom of this pipe, there's rock right there, so this wall has been built on a shelf of rock, so I couldn't go much more than a foot deep anyway. But that's the best I can do. As you can see, everything is really wet, so I've had to leave it at that. And I'll just show you the state of this down here. The reason I'm not doing the fencing quite yet is this is all wet as well. This is just from the horrendous storms we've had. As you can see, things are clearing up now, but yeah, this should dry out enough for me to get the fence through without getting so wet. Got to make a gate there yet, and I'm just going to make the gate for the new pig house down the bottom here. So we're going to cut the back off this pallet just to make it a single leaf, and then attach it to there as a gate. And to do that, we have this little baby. Oh, we have this with an English plug socket on, and we have our power source down here, Bluetti, with a European socket. I'll go and get an adapter. So here we are, back with the adapter. Oh dear. So I'm cutting it off. So basically we're removing these blocks and all the back, yeah, so we have to cut between here. So I think we have one up here. Where's the gate going to come to? Oh, splinters. Yeah, I know, should be wearing gloves. So, make sure you put the gate up on a, prop it up so it's off the ground. And then, give it a bit of a gap on the hinge as well. I'll probably say there's a good place. Super. now all I have to do is make some form of latch for here. Yeah, something quite simple, I think. That's pretty good there. So while I've been down messing about with pipes and gates and things, Anne's been up here weeding out this, come on Ange, what is it?
There's lots of weeds in here, but we've got cranesbill geranium.
Cranesbill geranium, this stuff here, pigs love it.
Yeah, there's lots
and
of
dogs apparently.
Yeah, and there's bits of grass in here. There's some wild mallow coming up through this.
And this stuff. Lots of it.
Yes,
New Zealand spinach.
Yeah, well I've kept those bits there because I'm going to transplant those. Because we don't really want them here, but I don't want to just kill them off because they grow really well. The chickens and the pigs absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And we can eat it as well. Greenery, darling. Good
What's
for
that
you.
stuff? Not meat.
So yes, I'm going to try to find...
So we're going to clear this area, yeah?
Yeah.
Because Ange wants me to move these stones, but in process of moving them, I'll put them in the wall and finish this wall off. And then...
then we need to source the river stones.
Then you want some river stones, and we're going to do another sort of succulent bed, the same as the other side.
Succulent, flowery.
And in the meantime, as well, we've also had a delivery of the the white roof sheets, which are going on the porch. So instead of having them on the floor with the potential for the wind to blow them all over the place, I think I'll make a quick frame to put these on.
Yep. Well, I'll, like I said, we'll take these up to the piggies now, shall we?
Yeah. I'm just going to show you the other succulent bed, which we've done a while ago.
Yeah, I need a weed.
Doing really well now. You need to weed it?
Unless you had noticed.
Telling me. Don't get in before they hear us. Quick, 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 quick.
I'll put it over. I don't want it by the gate because I like to eat the gate.
Well, Mia. What's going on? They've never seen a wheelbarrow before. What's going on? Look.
There. No, you can't eat the wheelbarrow. Look.
Be curious about the wheelbarrow.
Look at all this nice greenery. It's good for you. Fibre and... See?
So the plastic sheets we've had delivered for the roof. What I'm going to do is lay them out as they will be fitted, overlapping each other, just so I can check that the overall dimensions of the frame I'm going to make. And Max is barking. Right to the outside edge. Okay, so we're going 4 meters and 50. Right. Okay, so if we go at the same height, and the sheets are 2.5 meters long, my thumb is where the sheets will come to, which is roughly this line of poles, yeah?
Okay, which...
I think
You want to come in a little
I want to
bit,
come in
don't
a bit because it makes that footpath too wide, or
Yeah.
or what do you think? Do we come into the point where that little circle meets the calzada? So we've set out a line. Let's just see a mark. Get Angel point it out to us.
Right, there's a...
Mark here and a mark there, and we put a mark on the granite all the way down there at 2.1 from the house. We've used the granite posts, the door pillars, basically, to measure off that. We know the granite face of the house is really straight, so we've come off that 2.1, and that'll be the line of the post. Now all we have to do is ascertain our 4 meters and 60, the width of this, where it's going to come on the walls here or wherever it comes to. I'm just going to draw it out so I know what to build. I feel like Donald Trump with a big pen here. So we're going to make a frame.
You haven't got such a good tan.
Like so, with, what did we say, 3 meters 820. Yeah,
above like that, because
do it all in millimeters. So this is 2.5. So what I'm doing is I'm drilling a 20mm bar in here, a 20mm bar in there on the next post, and then I'll drill a hole in the centre of the post and leave a 50mm gap between the two. Yeah, 2 inches gap, and then the post won't be touching the ground, hence keeping it nice and dry, and it dries quickly when it rains. Nowhere for it to rot, basically. So it'll be sitting on a single spike, basically, in the centre of the post, with a little gap like that underneath it to keep it off the ground, keep it from staying wet, which is how posts rot. I'm going to do that with all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 posts along here. Will all be 50mm above the calçada level, hopefully. Okay, so you can see I've drilled my hole. You've seen me use this before. This is my little Hilti puffer. Sounds like me when I've been for a run. Now, normally this nozzle mixes the stuff and it comes out all mixed up. But this nozzle's been used and everything in it is hard. But fortunately, it comes in 2 separate bags inside. So here you can see the hardener and the resin isn't mixed. Yeah, so you can reuse it. I know you should have a load of nozzles all the time, but don't have lots of nozzle. What I do have is lots of cardboard, and we can mix this together, the hardener and the resin, like so. Make sure it's well mixed, and we have 20 minutes before this goes rock solid. I'll show you. I'll leave a piece on the card and show you what it goes, how hard it goes. But that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So what I'll do is attempt to drop some down the hole. Yeah, go on. Yeah. Oh, we'll miss. That's quite good, that. And I'll also put some on the bar. Like so. Try and get a bit more down the hole. This isn't the way to do it, don't try this at home, but at the moment this is the most practical way of doing it. Isn't there a show called Don't Try This at Home? Maybe that's a... So that bit I'll leave there, just to show you, demonstrate to you how hard it goes. And this bit, just tap this in with a small hammer. What's that? £14. Ooh. I don't think that's very straight. Probably not straight. Oh, that's not going anywhere. Chip the calçada a little bit. Don't want too much mess around there. In fact, I might get a... Hang on, I could try this. Let's stick some dust on. You never know. What they say, improvise, adapt and overcome. See how that goes, but just check this for level. Oh, that's pretty good. Whew. So I thought it'd be easier to cut these here. Whew. So we first have to ascertain halfway. So that's something like it. That's something like the middle. So you see I've marked the ends here. The 20mm bit, and I'll just drill it. That's off centre. And the aim is, right, I need a 100mm hole. I've put a piece of tape around it, 100mm deep, or 4 inches, whatever you want. But make sure you keep the drill in line this way, and also this way. I want to be down there or down there. Something like that. Okay, so now the moment of truth. My posts cut to put the holes in, and let's see how it goes. Somewhere there's a hole comes. Oh, I can't reach. I think that's it. Might need a bit more. Yeah. Okay, so we have this ongoing process is all very organic, we like to call it.
In other words, Andrea comes
Or
along
argumentative.
and changes all Nick's ideas.
So we are thinking
Thank you
this
for
gap
your-
is too much and it looks a bit silly. I think I sort of agree with the boss.
I mean, the thing is, there would have to be an awful lot of water. I mean, that's 50
Yes,
mil.
but and the reason I put it 50mm is because when this gets rain on it and it drips off here, and you get really heavy rain, you'll get splashing. I don't suppose it'll matter. Okay, I'll cut this down. Well, I won't cut it down. I'll drill a hole 25mm deeper, so we've got an inch. So it's only an inch off the floor.
I think that
That'll look better, and you probably won't see the bar then either.
not so much, no.
Yeah. Change of plan.
I'm a bugger.
Just take these off and re-drill them. We've got to get everything right for the princess. There we are, both fitted now with a 25mm gap, and I do agree. It does look better because you can't actually now see the bar, and it's still serving the same purpose. Yeah. So the reason for putting the posts in now, before I've made the frame, is so I can actually measure the distance between them and make the frame suit that, because things may have changed slightly, measurements drawn on the floor, blah blah blah. So now we get the actual measurement between them and make the frame. And here's the frame, all cut to size. Yeah, I don't think we need extra supports here. I could put 2 more in, so have them in thirds, but I think that'll be fine because the sheets will be screwed to these to the long ones anyway. So I'll glue and screw all that up. I'll go and cut the pillars like we said, and fix it all together. Oh, and take that down. So that's the frame all glued and screwed. Now all I've got to do is take that off.
No, we can't.
So we're going to attempt to put it up there in one easy movement without arguing.
We never argue, darling. We have discussions.
We got that right issue, haven't we? I need to stand it up a bit like that, I think. Missed that. Right, so we need to go.
Right, I've got the sheets wrapped in my way.
Need that end up, but we need to not hit the table as well. Just go over that if you can. Go over that. Go on. Yeah. Right. Hang on. I can see you're going to struggle to get over that. Can you get over that again?
Hang on.
Right, good. You drop your hand down. That's it. Slide along. I can't get in between the sheets. Oh no, that's in the way. Get down there. I'm going to have to take that off. Yeah, so it needs to go up more that end, but that's fine. See what I mean? So that angle, that needs to go up a bit, so that's square with that angle.
Yeah.
There we go. Bit of
No
fixing to
fighting.
do now. No fighting. So there we go. All the timber work up, the 2 posts in, the 2 posts in the correct position, and the dog barking. We're now quickly going to put the sheets up. So there we go, roof done on the porch. I think you'll agree, taking that red piece off has exposed the
Well, it's opened up the granite more. hasn't
the
it?
granite more. We still get just as much light, I think.
Yeah.
This will be a bit more shaded, a bit further out, so it keeps the sun off the door and the rain,
And the
off,
rain,
the,
that's
off the
the-
door,
the
which
door.
was the whole idea. It's all level and plumb, and now all I've got to do is continue 2 posts that way and 2 posts that way, maybe 3, with the on the same line, with the pergola to hold up the grapevine and stuff, which is all now falling down all over the place, as you can see. But I think you'll agree, the timber looks much better than the steel.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
You know, everything that I like it. See if we can get a shot from
above.
There you go. How's that?
Oh, the gutter
I've
needs
got a
putting
few
back.
more. Oh yeah, I'm going to put the gutter back and a few more screws.
Yes.
So on that note, we'll bid you farewell.
Yes.
Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a big like. And if you liked it and you're not subscribed, why not? Please subscribe.
It's free.
It's free, and don't forget to ring that little notification bell
Ding ding.
if you want to be notified for upcoming videos. See you in the next one.
Bye.